Hey, everybody. So, poor Miss Denia Jackson, Derrick Jackson's ex-wife. Um, let's listen to this clip here from TikTok.
I became a shell of myself. I didn't know who I was. I actually have a couple posts on my page where it's like, I have a post that says, I knew her body better than I knew my own.
Stop. Let that sit there.
You heard it. Hold on.
It's on my page where it's like, I have a post that says, I knew her body better than I knew my own.
Stop. Let that sit there. You said you knew another woman's body better than you knew your own.
Yes, several women. I knew several other women's bodies better than I knew my own, and I spent a lot of time. Like I went in such a deep hole where I was like studying these women. I would go to their profiles and I would study their pages and like what they wear. I knew when they had met up. So I watched their videos of them having. So I would try to imitate that and recreate that in our relationships.
A broken woman. A broken woman. Now, I don't know if she was like that before doing the marriage, but a broken woman that's defined by a man. I have a man. Just like some women are broken, that baby daddy, he means him no good. He's not gonna marry him. He's not gonna wife him up. If he's abusing you during a relationship, and I don't have that information about when they were dating, how that went down. I've seen a few videos a long time ago. But if he's abusing you during the relationship, I can't imagine what you would think in a marriage. So this here, I think, is a woman who lost her way. I think she defined herself by man. The same way some women walk around here, oh, they are baby mama, they loud and they are proud. Some in a relationship and they're not happy, but they define themselves, oh, guess what? I'm not alone. I have a man. In this case, it's called I have a husband. Some damage has been done to this woman. And I hate to say it, she would be damaged whether she was married or just dating a guy had a boyfriend. That damage is there. Here you are being disrespected, and yo, looks like he out in the club having a good old time. Oh, Mr. Jackson knows how to get down. Seeing with some other chick. And I said, wait a second, look like one video. I'm like, this looks like a totally different chick. But this is what happens. When you have a culture, I keep telling you the black men are the princesses. That's the princess. So in this case here, it's the same thing as any other woman. She just married to hers. She gets a divorce, she may get some resources. But I'll tell you one thing, whatever resources that she may get, you might want to get some counseling. The same thing, I've seen a baby mama. She's letting you know this gonna be my man. I got 3 kids, mom. He hasn't asked me, but now this gonna be my man, and I'm gonna fight for him. And he'll be fooling around. I've seen this. He'll be fooling around, and she will use her time and energy when she's not working. She will use her time and energy to do one thing. Guess what? Go chase down a side chick. And let the side chick know we have children together. Guess what? The side chick doesn't care. They don't. The side chick doesn't care about you. We have some kids together. I'm his baby mama for the past 8 years, and the side chick doesn't care. For some reason or another, it's working for her. But this here, a woman that has lost her way. Big time. You have videos of him with other women, and you're watching those, and you're trying to emulate that in the bedroom to keep your man. This woman is harming herself again, damaged. And she would be this if she was married to Derrick Jackson, any other man, because that's who she is. She needs a healing process. This woman will do the same thing if she was with a baby daddy. And here's another thing. Here's the one issue I wanted to address. Why I think a lot of people, believe it or not, there are women that love this video, love to see this video. There are people that love to see a video about a bad marriage. Why they want to see that? I can tell you why they want to see it. They want to see that because you know what it does? It's going to validate them. Oh, girl, that's why I said, honey, I would never get married. I would never do that. You wouldn't catch me getting married, putting up with all of that. No, more than likely, they probably wouldn't catch you getting married because your boyfriend is not going to ask you. So that's why I think sometimes there are some women, man, they love to see a video like this here. Ooh, the marriage went wrong. She got married and got mistreated. She got married, y'all, and still, look how that man treating her. See, I told you. There are some people like that. Man, he just treating her real bad. Some women want to see that. Why? Because it's going to validate their choices. And they'll be sitting up with 5 or 6 kids. And what she going through, a baby mama probably doing that or worse. This also comes from a culture, mammy biscuits. Oh, yes, mammy biscuits. Anything, what I say, stand by your man through thick and thin. No matter what he does, they're going to pull a Tammy Wynette. Stand by that man. Stand by. Oh, and especially if you have kids. Especially if you have kids, they're going to stand that child. They'll pull a Tammy Wynette. They're going to stand by that man regardless. I kid you not. They will pull it. Sometimes, I hate to say it, older ones are telling that too. Well, listen, you got this marriage. Listen, I had a woman. She was in a marriage. The stuff that was happening, that's what she wanted. And it was getting bad. And I asked her, I said, girl, why are you still there? Why are you still there? And you know what she said to me? She said, I'm still there because I don't want her to have it. The other chick. Ouch. She said, I'm still there because I don't want her to have it. And that was that. So yeah, this right here, it's no surprise. It's sad. It's a damaged woman. And you have to understand too, I think some men that want to dominate women, they want somebody that they can run the show. They're gonna a narcissist a person that's a narcissist, a person that's gotta be in control, a control freak. He's gonna find somebody that's broken. He's gonna find somebody that's weak. Oh yeah. Gonna find somebody that's weak. Because he has a narcissistic personality. Don't want no strong woman that's going to be an equal that's going to check him. No, independent. Oh, hell no. Want to find somebody that's weak. Because he gets to run the show, run around all town and on the IG, and people see him with different women and all of that, then come back home and she's still there. That makes him feel like, hey, I'm a man, I'm in control. I pay for this house. I pay for this car. And some women go along with it. This here, a woman that's truly damaged, and it's highly probable for it to get that far. There was some damage to you before you even got married. Because this is I have never heard of this in all my life. Damaged. The marriage fell apart at some point, and she called herself, I'm going to hold on to it. Why? She has lost her identity. She is defining herself by being Mrs. Jackson. Listen, look at a lot of these rich men. Again, marriage is about the contract for those who get it. A lot of these rich men, these guys doing all this kind of stuff, wealthy, they married to women. Some of the women got a little side men too, and they're not saying anything. They see him with the cabana boy. It's about that contract, the prestige. Some women are what they call, I don't want to call them HOE. They call them power HOEs. So I'm going to call them power women. That's what some are. They want a man with power. Why? Because of the influence that it brings. She gets to shop at Neiman's and can spend $120,000 a month. It means nothing. $50,000 this month on clothes. It means nothing. Why? She's about power. So married to a man that's like that, oh, that's what she gonna do. Tell you right now. She's about power. They call them power hungry. The man can do whatever they want to do. Guess what? As long as she gets to live in this big old house, have this ring, and she already knows because this here, it's a business move. Oh, I'm saying, girl, he can do whatever he wants to. Don't be surprised. She might be doing a little something too. Oh, I've seen that. What you gonna do? That person had an affair, and I'm gonna go tell his wife, girl, bye. They live in a $5 million home, and nobody get ready to get divorced because of you. You think the wife doesn't know? Nobody's gonna get divorced because of you. I'm gonna tell his wife, big whoop. And she's still gonna be there. Why? It's about the contract. She's not trying to sit up here and try to live scuffling. Oh, what is I'm gonna do? I gotta find a way to feed these children. She ain't gonna do all that. She's not. Nah, not today, and tomorrow ain't looking so good either. Old girl is not about to do that. Live no scuffle life. I'm just here to tell you. She's not. She ain't about to do that. So, a lot of women, they'll deal with this. It may not be this bad now, but you see these men cheating and all of that. They don't care. She's looking the other way. Boo-boo, she already knows. But she's probably guessing because, again, it's about the contract. A lot of black women don't get that. We up here, we got a whole lot of sisters, and it's in all communities, but I'm saying for us, it's like, it's the norm. Sitting up here, what does Natalie Clarice say? You up here doing wife duties on girlfriend prices. Wife duties on girlfriend prices? Excuse me? I don't think so. I'm gonna need the work to match the benefits. And a lot of women that do wife duties on girlfriend prices, some of them, I hate to say it, they like to see something like this. Oh, look at her. She got married. Oh, she going through. That's one marriage. That's not everybody's marriage. That's one person's marriage. But a lot of people are so unhappy. They love to see this. Why? Because the truth be told, you want to use that as a catalyst to say, hey, you know what? That's why I'm not married. And that's not the reason why you're not married. The reason you're not married, especially if you got these kids by these men, you're not married because a man ain't asked you to. And if he can't provide, honey, even if you were to ask, that would be a no. If he's drama to your life, to your experience, you might want to think twice about that. But yeah, that's another part too to this video. A lot of women will see this and man, they liking that. Why? This right here, they'll use this to validate their actions. Oh, look what happened to her. See, I told you. That's not every marriage. Do you have challenges? Yes. And let's get this straight. Some of them baby mamas dealing with the same thing. It's a many one right now chasing down some chick. See him on Facebook. Fighting right now. What's the girl tell me? Yeah, I've been checking this Facebook out. Okay. While I was at work. Okay. He's supposed to be looking for a job. But he's sure on Facebook. Oh, she tracking him. Who is this? And got the nerve. Oh, this is his baby mama, by the way. Got the nerve to have her in baby mama house. He really got his nerve. That's her house. Not his house. He ain't paid for jack. Because I knew when she moved into it. It's like, you got to be kidding me. So this right here, oh yeah, it's different facets to it. You have a lot of women might be in her ear, especially older women. Girl, you just stand by your husband, hope it get better. Be going through torture and still saying, what old girl to me? I'm like, out of all the girl, why don't you leave? What does she say? She ain't gonna let the other chick have him. Oh my God. So she's staying. Women that have men with resources, they don't care about no side chicks, girl. Some of them don't. They don't care about a side chick. What they're looking at is, women mainly outlive men. And if something happens to him, you know what's going to happen? Their life insurance policy might kick in for a few $1,000,000. Side chick, I hate to tell you, you're not an option. Okay, trading is over. Yeah. So you wonder why they're going to stay? Yeah. To her, it's business. This right here, I think this woman stayed. I don't even think it's about business for her. I think she's damaged. And she would be this way whether she's married to Derrick Jackson or a baby mama in a relationship with somebody else. Fixed on, this is my man. I'm going to do what makes him happy. What about you? You lost yourself as if you don't even matter. So it's a damaged woman. And again, I'm going to say it again. Some women, they love to see this. This is their way to say, see, that's why I ain't married. That's why I would never get married. Girl, bye. In our culture, that's not the norm. Marriage is about building. That's what it's about. But that's why I would never get married. You never get married. No, I wouldn't. You wouldn't get me to do it. It's the right man to ask. It's the right person to ask. If you're in sync and the person asks, then you would. And he can provide for you. You just haven't met the one yet. Or the one that you think you want to marry, he doesn't want to do it. Any relationship, if you're going to be, I just can't see, and my issue is this here. I just can't see having children by these men. And some of them living with the women, cooking and cleaning and having relations. He gets sick, you there. I can't see doing all this. I'm going to need something for me. I'm going to need some kind of key or something. I'm going to need some kind of paperwork. I need some kind of benefits. I need something to work for me. I need something. I just can't see doing it because I lose him. Nah. That's just my opinion. But yeah, a lot of women love to see this so they can try to validate the reason that, okay, they have a baby daddy or a man for the past 15 years and he ain't asked to marry you yet. This is a way to say, see, that's why I wouldn't be doing that marriage stuff. No, it's not. You're not doing it because you haven't met the right one. You're not doing the other one because the one that you want to ask you, he hasn't asked you. Because you know why? He's not about building. He's not about taking care of a family. He might be a slider. He want to slide in your life when it's right. And then when he gets stuff, slide on out. Why do you think rich people, why do you think, again, when these girls are meeting these other rich men, they want to get married? It's about the contract. Everybody know about the BC. We're not taught that. We don't care about a contract. We're sitting up here collectively doing girlfriend duties at wife prices, child, all day long. Nothing wrong with it. Then when something happens to him, well, I'm going to go to his job again. Ask DMX, baby mom, how'd it turn out? 10 years. We have a 10-year-old child. Go to court. Baby mama don't have no paperwork. Well, my child, baby mama, and here's another thing, as I said before in a prior video. Child, I know these dudes probably have more than one baby mama. They just can't choose one. Somebody else might pop up. So this here is a broken woman. She's defining herself by that marriage. She's lost herself. Defining herself by that marriage. I'm Mrs. Jackson. And that happens a lot. That's why a lot of women, they'll get married. They're like, oh, no. I want to keep my career, not having kids early or not having too many kids. Yeah, I get it. So she's lost herself. The marriage may have worked well for a while, then sometimes it doesn't. But some women are, I'm going to stay. Again, some women married to wealthy men, they're not going to, look at Warren Buffett. Let me break last thing. Look at Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, his first wife, they didn't divorce. He done carried on with that until they lived apart. He had, was it her friend, I believe? But Warren Buffett, his first wife, they didn't divorce, tear everything down, split down the middle. That woman lived her own life separately until she died. And he was carrying on with somebody else. On paper, there was the same Mrs. Warren Buffett from the start. Then he get a divorce. Why? They understand building. Separate, take all his wealth. I'm sure she had whatever she wanted. But Warren Buffett, they didn't get a divorce. They were still legally married, as I understand, until she died. And he had a whole nother woman that he knew about. And some people were saying, well, that was his friend. I don't know. It's working out for her. Again, marriage is about the contract. Our people don't get it. Oh, if this happens, oh, okay, you want to do this right here? Okay, then we have a contract, a legally binding contract. I'm entitled to some of your benefits. What you gonna get from a broke down baby dad and you sitting up here with 3 and 10 kids? What you gonna get? Please tell me what you're gonna get. Child support, maybe? What are you gonna get? That's for the child. I wanna know what you gonna get. Can you tell me? What will you get for putting up with him? Is there a pension plan if he pop off tomorrow or go on the space shuttle and don't come back down? If he go to Leroy's Chicken and Fries and get popped? I'm just saying. What do you get? Is there life insurance? Pension portfolio? What you gonna do? Go to the bank and say, I'm his baby mother. We have a child. I need access to his account. Do you have any signature cards? Is there a will? Any paperwork? Power of attorney? I'm his baby mother. So marriage is about the contract. And people stay for different reasons. Again, you see these rich men doing these different things and the wife is still there, you think? It worked for Vanessa Bryant, didn't it? She started to divorce him. He come up with a rock to make your eyes go blind. And it worked for her to death do his part. Kobe went first. The contract. All that stuff that came out about Kobe. Again, men typically die, and he died tragically in a helicopter crash. But men typically die before women. You don't think that's part of the equation? You don't think women have figured that out? The ones that get the message, got the memo. You don't think Becky didn't figure that out? You think? And then the BC, we can pretty much guarantee that because child, tick-tock gunshots in the BC. But yeah, it's about the contract. And a man and woman is sitting up here again. They'll use this video and say, see, that's why I'm not married. You're going to use one video. You're going to use one video. Yeah, nice try. But I'm still staying with my man. You're not married because he hasn't asked you. And these men don't want to build. That's a responsibility. It is. He knows he's expected to step up. And some of them, like little boys, they don't want to step up. It's sad. Or like little boys don't want to step up. So this here, it's sad. I just kind of wondered the before and after. Because I heard of people, a friend of mine was like, I never should marry that person. Should have married. And I said to myself, okay, it was my fault. I'm like, listen, what we all saw and what you saw before y'all got married, people can change up on you. Oh, it can happen. And I was like, don't blame yourself. We didn't know that old girl was going to jump from the balcony with her clothes off. Like, what are you doing? Seem intelligent. Next thing you know, people are not always as they seem. So people get married because, again, it's about the contract, especially for women. And some for men too, Sherry Shepherd. I'm kind of wondering, is it about the contract with him? Take care of that child, it's not yours. It's about what? The contract. That's what it's about. It's about the contract. And for her, I think this lady here, I think she's just broken. And I think she was broken possibly before then. Some men that are domineering, they want a woman that they can manipulate. That's weak. You'd be surprised. And that's what they pick. And a woman said they agree that I do, and there they go. But she really needs counseling. Not your marriage, honey. That's done. As an individual. Because I just don't think this is the norm. I have never heard of anything like this. She just lost. You know, she's defined by her husband. Like some women are defined by their baby daddy, and he can treat them wrong. Can't pay a light bill. Can't take them to a shopping street at the Dollar Tree. Can't buy them a donut. That's my baby daddy. He do the best he can, and he's not. Why? That woman is defined by her baby daddy. I got 3 kids, mom. She's defined by her baby daddy. So that's what happens. People lose themselves. And I think this lady here, in my opinion, she lost herself in this marriage. But there's something really psychologically troubling about this. It really is. After all this treatment, and you still, I cannot comprehend. So the self-esteem, I think, has just been obliterated. Yeah. So that's what my thoughts on the matter. Let me know what you all think. People say I'm saying things like, what is it? I guess like marriage at the end all be all. I tell you what is building is. That's why the BC look raggedy. Building is, be it building a family, a business, and this community destroys both. This community destroys both, and wonder why it's looking raggedy to the world. We don't even have the basics down, and the basics is family. Look at every other culture. Every other culture gets it. The basics is family. This culture don't get it. We just have a whole lot of fatherless homes. Tear down family. And then we see it's not working. We're going to try to make it work. Oh, baby mama, it's the way to go. It's the quickest pathway to poverty. And that's why you see it generation after generation, generation after generation. Do you see rich folk always doing that kind of stuff? What do they want to do? A lot of them get married, and when they have money, boom, they want to create something. It's about building. You may have a few that have a baby mama, that kind of thing. I know some, one person like that. But in general, why do you think they're about marriage? They're about building, combining resources. Why? To build greater. We can't even get the basics down. Marriage is not part of our thing. It's just not. We have fatherless homes. We can get the basics down. That's why we have unemployment. Why? We tear down the idea of family. We want to hold on to baby mama like that's the thing. You can have it because these men not worth it. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. They're putting you through too much. Some baby mamas, like I told one girl, you go through more stuff than a married woman. With this ninja, every time you look up at something, and what's in it for you? Besides some poverty D, you paying for everything. He's not worth your time. Baby mamas, they want you to sit up here, what the girls say. Sit up here, raise the kids. You doing everything for free for them. You doing everything, signing up for it. Sign up for the struggle bus. I've seen a woman have to pay her baby daddy so she can go work overtime. Unbelievable. Pay her baby daddy just to keep his child on a weekend for a couple of hours. Got to pay him $50 so he can keep little Neek. How you going to build? She's trying to get ahead. So yeah, that's why the BC, we do things backwards. So we're like, I'm about no marriage. No, we're not about no marriage because the men aren't marriage oriented. They're not. They're not. Look around. All these kids running around here, angry. One parent in the home. That one parent is working. What other parent at? He's not there because he doesn't care. High unemployment. Well, you're tearing down your own shops. Look at the chick in Chicago. Every time somebody try to build, black folks just tear it down. The concept of family, black folks just want to tear it down. That is so ignorant. And you want to boost up baby dad and baby mama. You want to boost it up. Like, hi. Are there some good baby mamas? Yeah, but the whole concept is not working. It's breeding poverty. And so then, because we're used to tearing down family, other folks build up family, promote family. We tear down our own businesses. Other folks promote businesses. They promote entrepreneurship. This community does the opposite. And that's why it looks the way it looks. And don't nobody want to be with you. You can barely afford a pair of decent shoes. Your kids can't eat without their EBT. But we think we know everything. Everybody else, family oriented, business oriented. Everybody else here, this community, we don't want to hear about no family. We like baby mama. Because see, you might get married and something bad might happen to you. And let's go ahead and get to this part right here. And see, you might be a baby mama and that fool might kill you. Because we seen a mini baby mama on the screen. Crazy is crazy. But we want to promote as if, oh, here's a bad marriage, y'all. That's the reason why. No. The reason why the community is just raggedy. It's not about building. It's not about responsibility. The same reason the community has high unemployment. Turn down your own businesses. And now look at Chicago. They up here want to square up with the immigrants. Because they're getting that $51 million in Chicago. So yeah, this right here, it speaks volumes. A lot of damaged women. And a lot of women, you know, I've seen women even get divorced. They'll have some assets and they flourish. Okay, got married, raised the kids. You know, we got divorced and they got this house and got this, that, and the other. What's the baby daddy going to bring to you? Because you have a child together. That's a responsibility. But if you're a woman spending time with him, he owes you something. Aside from his child, he owes you. He does. Aside from his child, that man, you're his baby mama. Oh, he does owe you because he's taking up your time. He has access to your body. So they think, oh, because they pay some child support. Okay, are you taking up her man space? How is he helping you in your life? What can you do to help her? She has your offspring, fool. What you doing to help that lady? Well, nothing. What you doing to help her? You're not doing anything. He doesn't deserve you. He doesn't deserve you, access to you. Let him have, if he's being responsible with the child. And that's it. Those men don't want to be a husband because they don't want to assume the responsibility. So they want to dip in and out. I thought about that. They think there's a paying child support, oh big whoop. How you gonna build on that? What's in it for the woman? So marriage is about the contract. I think this lady stayed here so long. I don't think she's one about power. I will say most white women and Asian women, they see it that way. Power, access to wealth. They understand a contract. That's why they're there. These men can cheat whatever you think. Oh, I feel for her child. She might have her own little dude. I've already seen that among the wealthy. And she's not gonna divorce him. Stand for the money. She got her own. She has her own side man. Yeah, did you know? So they're married. What they call them, power chicks. And what they're after, the contract. Real quick, a young black woman. She's educated. She does real well for herself financially. She met a man that has some money, and it was too funny to me. She mentioned marriage real quick. I was like, dang, she wasted some time. Of course, she know what she's doing. She's not a baby mama. She's got a very comfortable living. Why she get to marriage so quick? Oh, little mama knows about the contract. So if we're married, oh, I already have a house. You can move in here. He has an obligation. So this here, just a broken woman. A really broken woman that needs some serious, honey, you need to go 911. This is really beyond the norm. So I think she just defined, a lot of people do that. She's defined herself by that marriage. And I want whatever it is to keep, just to say I'm Miss Jackson. You have a whole lot of that. But a lot of times you see that it's about the finances, about a comfortable lifestyle. They're not trying to hear about leave a beautiful home and go get you a condo or an apartment. They're not trying to hear about that. And this here, I'm going to say it again for the last time on the video. A lot of women will see this and try to use this. Well, that's why I'm not married, because look what happened to her. That's one person. This is a very unique situation. What she said, I'm like, girl, this is a very unique situation. Just like my homeboy, my girlfriend, her husband, she divorced him. He went with a girlfriend, moved in with a woman and everything. She dated 2 or 3 other men. And guess what? It didn't work out. What did she do? Went back and got her husband, and he moved out on his girlfriend. And guess what? Next thing I know, what's this? I get a picture. She getting married to him. Why he didn't marry a girlfriend? People doing what they want to do. So yeah, so this here, a lot of people, they're liking to hear this to say, oh, that's the reason why I'm not, he's a narcissist. This guy's got to be in control. That's why I won't get married. No, that's not the reason. We all know what the reason is. But it is about building. Like you build a family, you build a business, but the BC, we're opposed to that. And you can look at us, look at everybody else. How's it working out for you? Again, it's about building. Not all marriages last. Some people get married, get divorced, and they're still friends. Guess what? Still building, still doing business together. We don't get it. We just like to tear everything down. hmm We're gonna do everything different than what everybody else does, and the results are what they are. But the men, they don't want to be responsible. Again, if you're a baby mother, the mother of his child, how dare you that man? You need some help, and that man don't show up. If you're the mother of his child and you get into a bind, how dare that man not come to your rescue? He's a piece of crap. But then it just goes to show you the mindset of the BC. Anyway, gotta go. Let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Simply Said on YouTube, and I'm out.